Hi there. Welcome to the demonstration for an iPhone application called PocketSLP. My name is Corey Walker. I'm one of the founders of PocketSLP as well as a practicing speech and language pathologist. PocketSLP is designed for speech therapists and parents who have children with articulation delays or disorders. This demonstration is to show how the application works, what it does, as well as for those of you who already own the application to highlight some of our newer features that we've recently implemented. So without further ado, launch the application. And to get started, we just hit this plus button, which will take us to our phone name selection screen. You can see here we offer all the prominently targeted phone names. And for those of you who already own the application, you'll notice immediately that we have R separated now into the different vocalic R's. You can also choose to select them all R's at once if you're at that level, just by hitting all R's. New feature here. Let's go ahead and get into the application. Let's pretend we're doing S and S blends. Hit done, and it'll take us right to our first card. Let's talk about a little bit here what's on the screen. We can choose to target the cards in the initial, the sounds in the initial, medial, or in the final position, or you can mix them all up here with our Mix tab. Also, we have a Summary tab here that I'll get to here in a while. Up top, we have a whole bunch of buttons up here too. The plus button will just take you back to the selection screen if you need to add or take away a phone name. We have Correct, Incorrect, and Approximate. Included approximate button here just because we know articulation therapy is not always black and white. I'll often use it too as a cue to indicate that I've cued my students. Just kind of a go-to for whatever you might need. I have an info button here too that I will get to here in a while. You'll notice that we have the red tab up here. This shows correct, incorrect, and approximate, and it's just kind of a running tally, real-time score of how they're doing, so you can keep an eye on, or they can keep an eye on how many they've gotten right or not. Let's do a few here. Let's go ahead and mix them up. You'll notice that it does offer auditory feedback as you push the buttons. PocketSLP does offer some options as far as the auditory feedback, and I will get to that in a little while. Let's say we're going along and we want to show the child how the S is produced. Go to the I button here, and it'll show us a diagram of the approximate tongue position for how to produce S. We have a side view as well as a palette view. It shows the airflow here. And if you want to have them get a visual of where their tongue should be at the same time they get some auditory input, just push this sound here, or this button here. S, s. And again. S, s. Okay, and to get back where we were, just hit done and it'll take us right back to where we started from. Do a few more. Now, say you get to a sound or a card that is just too difficult for a student. You can just simply swipe with your finger, and when you swipe, no scoring is affected as you go along, and you can also go back if you'd like. So now that we've done a few, go to the summary screen here, and you'll see that it breaks down S and S blend, whichever ones we decided to target, and what they got right, wrong, or approximate in each word position. Also, this is a new feature here of PocketSLP. Now indicates that this was done at the word position. We also offer the sentence at the sentence level, which we will demonstrate here in a little while. You notice up here it says client, nothing there right now. Let's go ahead and select one. Do Jane here. The contacts are added through the contact application on your phone or on your iPod Touch. Sorry, I'd already added some in. And there we go. You see that I have our name up here, and let's save these scores. Okay, you'll notice two more buttons here, previous score and send email. Anytime you'd like to send the information either to yourself, to a teacher, to a parent, just click send email here, and you'll notice that all the exact same scoring here is put in the email for you, and just send it off like you normally would. Now we can see that since we saved the score, we can go back to previous scores, and this is what they did well, just right now. And these are some of their previous scores that we had already done, put in here. And it saves it by date and time, and are always within the application for you to look back on if you need to. Just hit done. And I'm going to exit the app now and go into settings to demonstrate some of the different settings that PocketSLP offers. Go to PocketSLP. You notice we have sound effects, auto advance, practice level, and deck order. Sound effects we have either on or off or silly. Let's choose silly to keep those little ones' attention. Auto advance would just be if you didn't want the card to automatically advance when you push the button, you just hit no, which could allow more time for language modeling or just to slow things down a little bit if need be. Practice mode would actually take the buttons away, and you just have a nice clean card for those times that you may not need to score. We have level. As I indicated before, you can do it at word, sentence, or you can choose to do word and sentence level at the same time if you'd like. I'm just going to choose sentence level. And deck order here would just choose to, once you get to the end of the deck, it can keep them in the same order, or you can re-randomize them. Now that we've changed a few settings, let's open it back up. Go to our selection screen here, and let's do all R's just to demonstrate how this works. Immediately it does them all, but you can choose to just select a couple of them if you'd like, one or a few. Hit done. And here we go. You'll notice that we have it as sentence level. I'll mix things up here. And you'll notice our silly sounds now. Do a few of these. I can say from personal experience that the kiddos quite like this. Anything to keep the kiddos interested, right? Go to the summary screen, and you can see here that this is some of them we didn't get to because we didn't do that many, and it just would say NA. And it would function all the same. We can save these scores. Oh, I have to select our Jane again here. Save the scores, and here we are. It shows them all. You can see our previous session here that we did just a couple minutes ago. That's the major features here that PocketSLP offers. We thank you for stopping by, and we hope that you will find this helpful with articulation delays. Thank you.